Nothing but slow jams coming through the speakers right now. Pandora got you heated right now.
Y'all not familiar? This is Lovin R&B. This is where I invite people on. We're gonna ask some R&B related questions. I got a guest who goes by the name of Jermaine. Why don't you tell us your name? Tell us where you're from, where you're calling in, and then we'll get into the questions.
Myself, my name is Jermaine Colley. I'm calling in from Canada, Nova Scotia, East Coast, right above Maine, Boston area. Yeah, I'm 20. I said I'm 20, 38. So I grew up in that special little time of, hearing the classics and then coming into the new generation of R&B, right?
All right, cool. Well, so he's been sending me messages saying he wanted to get on this show because he said the people that I had on, they ain't been really representing right. So
all these young people don't know
so
nothing about no music.
we gonna put them to the test. And actually, if you guys want to ask, I got some questions written down. But if you guys got some good questions, we gonna pull an audible. So put it in a question mark.
Oh no!
Actually, no.
No, go ahead. I don't care. I'm ready. I'm here.
Okay. Put it in a question mark, and then I might ask you. All right. So the first question I start off with is, when did you fall in love with R&B?
As soon as I came out the womb. You understand me? I told you I'm 38, 1985. What a time to be alive. I grew up around R&B, right? I wasn't a kid who was interested in hearing, the West Coast rap, coming up, NWA and Easy and all them guys. I don't connect with rap the way I do with R&B. I'm from a musically inclined family, so it's only natural that I love R&B, right?
Yeah. Do you remember the first R&B album you ever bought?
My mom always always had the Tony Braxton playing stuff like that. Whitney, just the goats, Luther, just the mainstream classics, right? Whatever we could get our hands on, to be honest with you.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to give you this disclaimer. If I ask you, because sometimes I ask questions that people don't want to answer. So if I ask you a question that you don't want to answer, the code word is Wizzy Wow. You say Wizzy Wow, then we'll go to the next question.
Can I just explain that my Instagram page is called You Can't Cancel Me?
Okay.
So
all right.
There's really not too much I'm not willing to talk about. So go ahead.
All right, cool.
It's Lovin R&B. What you gonna hit me with? Come on.
Okay, cool. All right, so let's start off with all right, what are 3 R&B albums to get to know you? Like these 3 R&B albums like defined your life. People know you for these albums.
Oh man. That's a good one. I gotta say Usher, Confessions. That album came out at a time where, it was a good time to come out because it's like it should have won Emmys, but did he win an Emmy for Confessions?
I don't know about an Emmy, but I think he won a Grammy. I don't know. He had to win a Grammy or something for it. BET Awards for sure.
Listen, I don't watch BET Awards. I'm sorry to tell you, I can't watch the BET Awards. But getting back to your question, and then don't kill me, don't massacre me in the comment section. The R&B album from R. Kelly, that is an all-time classic. I can separate the man, or actually the Predator, from the music. That album was crazy, and then I got to go with the Bodyguard soundtrack. That soundtrack was one of the first soundtracks that was on repeat in my household, right? Because Mom loved Whitney, right? Rest in peace to one of the greats.
Okay, cool. Yeah, those are some good albums. So Confessions, R. Kelly. Okay, is that your favorite R. Kelly album?
No, TP2.com.
Okay,
That's straight through. You can play that. You make all your children that album.
So TP2.com or 12 Play? Which one are you playing first?
No, TP2.com.
TP2? Okay.
TP2. That is, to me, one of his best albums.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, let me see what else I got for you. Let me see. Let me see what questions I got.
Take time, man.
Okay, let's do this question right here. This is all right. So they said, what's the song you heard when you were younger that didn't mean anything, but you understand now?
Freddie Jackson,
Which one?
Rock Me Tonight.
So
Replace the first word with what word? That's what he's talking about, right? But we are little kids in the backseat hearing that on the radio. We go, rock me tonight. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And then when we grow up, we're like, what were our parents allowing us to sing?
yeah. You want to know what's so funny? Like as a kid, I don't. Do you have kids?
Yes.
Okay.
Several.
Okay. Yeah. So when I was a kid, I would hear songs and I would ask my pops, like, man, one song in particular was Notorious B.I.G. It was what song is that? I think it's called One More. No, it's not Big Papa. Where he's like, he was like, I got more Mac than Craig, and in the bed, believe me, sweetie, I got that.
Not to
So I
feed
remember,
needy.
yeah, I remember asking my pops. I was like, what does it mean when he said he got more Mac than Craig in the bed? Yeah, he was just like, oh, nothing, just nothing.
Oh,
Now,
that's the
now that
easy
I'm
one.
older,
That brings me back a memory. I was getting babysat, and my babysitter was playing Bobby Brown, and it was that song he did in tribute to Whitney. I can't remember what it's called. It's right on top of my tongue. But he said something, drink up your wine or something. I'm like, oh, so is that what men and women do? Is they drink each other's wine?
yeah, it's a lot of songs.
It's crazy. There's a lot of songs. There's a lot of songs that we grew up listening to and singing as kids that we had no business singing.
Yeah, Angel on the go. I'm 40. Well, I'll be 40 in October.
Okay. Well, yeah, you look well for going on 40. Look better than me. I got a lot of grades, buddy.
Oh yeah, yeah, mine's coming in too. They
No. I'm like Idris.
Yeah. All right, cool. Let's get back. Let me see. Do we got something else? All right. Let's hit this one up right quick. What was your all-time favorite R&B? So I'm assuming they mean like the era, like 90s, 80s, 90s, 2000s R&B.
It would have to be from the time where I was born, 85 to like 95. Like some of the best music came out between that time, right? And a lot of the new music that's coming out is heavily sampled that time frame.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, that's true. Okay, do you go to concerts?
Yeah, I used to have a record label.
Oh, do you?
So I actually opened for a couple people and stuff. But yeah, I do frequent concerts when I get around to it.
Okay, well, what's the best concert and the worst concert you ever been to?
I'll tell you the best concert was Boyz II Men. I got the opportunity to go to Vegas and see them. Now, because I knew some people that were close to them, I was able to get like second row tickets, middle. Like I could reach out, shit. And I'm there with a lady, obviously, but I enjoy R&B, and it was an amazing show. It was no background track. It was all live vocals. They played their own instruments, and it was can't remember where it was at, but it wasn't. It was only about 200, 250 in the room. I like more intimate settings like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like big crowds because I want to be able to, just say I experienced, a performance. Worst one, I was probably, I guess you could say Shaggy. If you consider him R&B, or maybe it's more reggae, but he had that big hit with an R&B song. So he came to Halifax, Nova Scotia back when that song was a hit, and I guess everybody experienced his concert, but it was only one song that everybody was there for, really. So I guess that was my worst concert, but it wasn't even that bad. It's just that was my worst experience.
Why is it the songs you only knew like that?
It's like you're doing reggaeton, reggae, and your hit is an R&B song, and you don't really have too many other ballads like that, like R&B ballads. So I was just like, it's not for everybody. So it just wasn't for me.
Okay.
But I can tell you, I've had we opened up for August Osuna back in 2014, I believe. He came to Halifax and we opened for him. And I don't like divas. He was a diva. That was
Yeah.
one of them guys. He was one of them guys. Sound check. We have like 4 mics, 4 or 5 mics. And he comes up sound check. He goes and looks at the mics and he goes, "This one's my one. No one touched this one." And I'm just sitting there laughing because I'm the type of guy that's like, you know what? I'm gonna let it slide. But if it was any other day, like I was there for my, like, as I said, I had a label, so I was there for my artists. I was like, listen, if it was me opening for you, I would have told you off right there. But because it's an opportunity for my artist, I ain't gonna say nothing. But like I said, I don't like divas. He's a diva.
Oh, so he didn't want nobody to use the mic before him or something?
Yeah, no, he came out and he basically said, "Don't no one touch this mic. This is my mic for the show." I'm just like, man, whatever. Go ahead, do your thing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What's your top 3 favorite R&B / hip hop collaboration?
See, I knew you was gonna ask that, so I wrote it down. First one is Janet and Busta Rhymes. But for the life of me, I can't remember that song. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Yeah, that one. Hold on, I wrote them down. Hold on.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And then we got
yeah.
Maya Jay-Z, Best of Me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right?
Yeah. That might be better than the original.
Yeah. What was the third one? Sorry. Slow Jams. Jamie Foxx.
Oh yeah.
Kanye
West.
Like that. I mean, that right there. When that hit, I was like, "Whoa, this is gonna be something that we listen to for the rest of our lives," because that's a classic.
Yeah, the album version. I like the album version better.
The longer version where it goes Minnie Riperton. All right, man, come on. You know I'm all over that.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx went off on that one.
Yeah.
Yep.
He did.
Cool. I like those. Okay. What's 3 slow jams you think everybody should know?
That's another good one. I think as everyone, or because I believe you asked me men in general.
No. I gotta follow up.
Well, okay, I'm sorry. Well, then that's because I base these off of men, right? I was like, every man should know.
Okay.
Right? Every man should know End of the Road, because as men we love hard, right? And that song is about, you told me you loved me and you wasn't gonna leave, right? So we've all been through that. So that's got to be one, right?
End of the Road.
Type
1 if y'all agree.
Huh?
Type 1 if y'all. No, I'm telling them to type 1 if they agree.
Okay. Well,
3 slow jams, all men love. End of the Road.
Yeah. You gotta have that in your back pocket to sing to a girl that you're really trying to get back. You gotta have You Remind Me. Okay. That is a Riz song. That is a Mac song. Okay. Usher. Right?
Oh, I thought you.
Oh wait, no, it's not You Remind Me. No, not You Remind Me. You Make Me Wanna. Sorry, not You Remind Me. You Make Me Wanna, because that's that player. That's that player jam, right? It's like, listen, girl, I'm really trying to get. You can dance to and everything. And what's the third one? Sorry, I'm drawing a blank on the third one. Temporary Love Thing. You know that one? Full Force?
No, it's not ringing the bell.
Young man, you know that song.
Maybe if I hear it.
You know the hook. Ain't nothing wrong with a temporary love thing. In one night, I could love you forever.
Nah, I'm stuck.
Oh, man,
listen, I ain't heard that one.
If you don't know Full Force, you need to know Full Force. How you gonna?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know that song. So the Full Force is that's the people that was in Kid and Play, right?
House Party. I mean, so that dance, that when they were dancing, when they were doing the Funky Charleston, that iconic classic dance scene, that was the song by Full Force. It's called Ain't My Type of Hype. So they did a lot of that. They did a lot of that stuff, but they wrote a lot of R&B hits for others as well, like Britney Spears and stuff like that. A lot of people have written for like Britney and Christina Aguilera and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, check out all you guys watching, check out Full Force. I'm telling you
they,
right now, they
who
got
listen
some
to full
hits.
for. Nah, I'm familiar with the group. That song is just not
Oh,
yeah, it's not ringing a bell. Maybe
man,
I
it's so
gotta listen
good.
to it. I'm gonna get
So,
back to you on that. I gotta listen to it
okay.
because it's not yeah, it's not coming to me right now.
Did
But okay.
you see Prometheus?
No, what
That
is it?
Ridley Scott movie, the Alien, the prequel to Alien.
Nah, I really don't even watch TV.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say the Idris Elba is in that movie, and in one of the scenes before he, spoiler alert, sacrifices himself, he's singing that.
Okay.
Ain't nothing wrong. Yeah. But anyway.
Okay. Hey, DJ Easy said never heard anyone say put that full force on.
Oh, listen, I play Full Force. They got some hits.
Yeah, nah, I'm gonna check them out. Like I said, I know a few of their songs, but I'm gonna check them out.
Wow.
All right.
DJ Easy. Okay.
Hey,
Go check it out.
We gonna put this on a page. We're gonna put this on a page and put it to the test. 3 slow jams every man should know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Let me see. We got another.
Someone said "Lovers and Friends." Yes, that's a good song too.
Okay, so Sweet as Ever said, "What's the song you wish another person would have sung or could have killed?" Like, I don't think no one can sing "Sweet Lady" by Tyrese other than Tyrese. So
honestly, if I can switch the question around, I have a person that shouldn't sing other people's songs.
Okay,
that's one thing. That's one thing I hate. Covers, right?
Mm.
You have to, like, for me, for an R&B artist, you want to be successful. It's great. You can cover the greats. That's great. You showed your range, whatever. But you need to have your own original sound, right? So what pisses me off when I see guys like Jacquees getting all this hype for singing, covering all these classics, and to me, the voice is immature-ish. I'm just saying, other people love it, I guess, but I don't like other people trying to cover classics when they should be focusing on, like, he's got a unique voice. He should be trying to find the right sound and writer for him, right? But getting back to the original question, I'm trying to think. That's a very on the spot question. Thanks.
Yeah. No, so if you don't have any, we can go on to the next one. Okay. All right. Name a song that most people love that you wasn't really feeling.
My Boo, Usher and Alicia Keys.
You know, like that one.
I'm not a fan. It's just too. Me and duets. They got to be real tough. No, I found that I like good writing as well, and it's like it's a fluff song to me. So it's like, you got amazing singers, but you really never gave them a real good content song. It's just like My Boo, but it did what it was supposed to do, right?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah. Did you know they had like 2 versions, like with a Beyonce version? I don't know if that was first, and then they had the Alicia Keys version. Did you know that?
You must be clairvoyant, because I was gonna say something about Beyonce, right?
Oh.
Spoiler alert! Not many people are gonna agree with me, but out of Destiny's Child, the best looking and the best singer is Kelly Rowland. I don't care what anybody says. You don't agree?
Yeah, I think some people will agree with you.
Beyonce got the total package. You know what I mean? Obviously, she's one of the biggest stars in the world. But when it comes to like those 2 things, Kelly Rowland, to me, looks better than Beyonce. Kelly Rowland, to me, can sing better than Beyonce. But that's just my own personal opinion, right? I ain't trying to have the Bayhive come for me.
Yeah. No, I be seeing people say, write that as well. Yeah. Somebody said, Bobby says LaToya was the most attractive. So
LaToya who? LaToya Jackson?
LaToya like I said. They say
yeah.
Okay, let's see what else we got. All right. So if you can get rid of a person's whole entire catalog, who would it be?
I mean, jockeys. I don't want to sound like a jockeys hater, but I'm a jockeys hater, man.
I had a feeling you was going there. That's why I was like, should I even ask this question?
Hey, you know what? I'll be honest with you. Miguel, anything after Miguel's first two mainstream albums, yeah, me and Miguel had a tough falling off.
Yeah.
I was playing his music 2 years before he broke. So before he broke, meaning like consistent radio play, right? He had that song Sure Thing for years before it became in rotation, right? So I was playing that, and then he came out with that first album or whatever, and then the second one, and then everything after that, I was like, yeah, no, because it just didn't seem like his music was evolving, right? It's like he came out, he had his own original sound, you know, the content was there, and then like I said, he just never really, you know, he hit that fame, and he was like, damn, I'm gonna stay in my lane, so he just stays in his lane, right? This man is diabolical. Who's diabolical? Why am I diabolical?
Yeah, I felt that way about Sam Smith. Even though he's not R&B, Sam Smith first album, love that album. Then after that, I don't know what happened. He went somewhere else. Where?
Can I say without being offensive?
Yeah.
Is that the white guy?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying. Listen, and hey, listen. Don't get me wrong. I just got done listening to Justin Timberlake's new album. Hey, that was a good album.
Okay.
But Sam Smith, I mean, like, yeah, he's got good range, but I leave that over there, right?
Yeah. No, I feel you. If you were making an R&B song and you needed an artist to sing the hook / chorus, who would you call?
I'm gonna see if you know who this is. His government is Terrius Nash.
Oh, the dream. Well, I don't know what he's going by these days.
My God. Yeah.
Okay.
I got, because as I was saying earlier, a lot of these guys who come out, like the Dream, they have written they have not given away, but you know what I mean? They've written so many songs that they could have sung themselves and given it to other artists. So he's one of those guys who can produce and write for any pop or R&B artist out right now. Yeah. And he still does.
Yeah. He's one of my favorite songwriters. He's been for a minute. Him, Neo, and who else? Rico Love is another good one.
Yeah.
Amazing songwriters. Victoria Monet, she's good too.
Yeah, me and Neo got a love-hate relationship.
I like him.
No, it's not that I don't like him. It's just sometimes you can see like a person who's overly confident and cocky. Like I can see a little bit of myself in him sometimes. It's just like, but yeah, he's a great songwriter. Terrible husband, but great songwriter.
Okay. All right, so I'm let me see. All right, let's get into. Do you listen to Neo Soul?
Neo Soul?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to.
Not really.
Well, no, it's not that I don't. It's just like sometimes they don't classify it as Neo Soul. I don't know. Saunders Son, is Saunders Son to you Neo Soul?
Could be.
Bryson? Is Bryson Neo Soul to you?
No.
No, okay.
He's more trap soul.
Yeah.
Okay, so
you're right.
Okay, so what? Okay, so who would be on your R&B Mount Rushmore? Four people of R&B that you would say like, okay, this is the R&B Mount Rushmore. They could be dead or alive.
Yeah. Well, okay. So you consider Prince R&B?
Yeah. We claiming Prince.
So
Prince. We got Michael Jackson in there too.
Hold on. You asked me.
Oh well.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, you can't go wrong with Michael either. To me personally, if we're going R&B ballads, I'm going Janet over Michael. right? So I would go Janet. I would go Prince. You just gonna make me say it again. R. Kelly, gotta go R. Kelly, right? And I'm just trying to think because there's a bunch that I listen to that I like Tone Stith, who I think is amazing. You know
Yeah,
who that is?
I
Tone
do, but
Stith?
I don't think he's on the
No, no,
resume.
no, no. He doesn't have a catalog like that.
Yeah,
But I'm
yeah,
just saying the type of content and stuff.
yeah.
Everything about his production, his quality to me. So I'm just trying to think. Okay, so we got R. Kelly, and you know what? Since I've seen what Usher's been able to do from start to finish when he's still going, you got to put Usher up there because he's managed to stay relevant and continually make music for what almost 30 years now. You know, I just hope I know it's an R&B show. I just hope that he ain't never done nothing with Diddy. Okay, because well, you got to think about it. Justin Bieber, uh, Justin Bieber spent time with him. Bow Wow spent time with him when they were young. Usher spent, and Diddy had a camp where he would take in young talent. Like the young talent would come to his compound, and he would teach them how to be whatever, whatever. But Diddy's been everywhere, been touched everybody, not touched everybody like that, but his imprint on R&B is all over the place. So I just hope that all the stuff that they're saying doesn't connect anybody that we already have on the pedestal as well, right?
Yeah, yeah. I think I'm getting to a point where I'm gonna just focus on the music, because when it comes to like the page, because
Yeah.
at this point, I'm gonna run out of artists to,
Yeah, I
to
know, I
you
know,
know.
I know, I
So
know.
yeah, I think I've been saying this. I might start posting R. Kelly on the page.
Oh,
So
you know?
yeah, I don't post them like if he's featured or written, because I don't listen to him.
Yeah.
But I think it's getting to a point where we gotta just leave it about the music, because
Well, that's what I said. Like I said, he's a predator. You know what I
yeah,
mean? But I can separate. What if Hitler cured cancer? Are we not going to use the cancer cure? You know,
yeah,
you know what I mean? It's like you got to at some point separate the atrocities from the music. Essentially it is music, right?
yeah.
And it's
Okay.
so embedded in our culture, right? It's like bump and grind, like you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Step in the Name of Love. Like these are all ghetto classics. Well, classics in general, but you know what I mean. Like you go to a barbecue, you're gonna hear R. Kelly song.
yeah,
Mm.
for sure. Some way, one way or another.
Yeah.
All right, so we got a question from Officially Slick. Said, rank these guys in order: Case, Joe, Donald Jones, Avant, Carl Thomas, or RL from Next.
What? Why? Or you want me to rank them?
Yeah,
But
yeah. I
okay.
guess who you got? You could just do top three.
No, I can do all these in order. I listen to
Okay,
all of them.
okay.
I know what they bring. So for me personally, damn, actually this is kind of tough. For me, Case got to be at the bottom. I don't think Case has a huge catalog. Um, and then RL, what's that? He was fourth. RL, I like how we tried to go sing solo. Carl Thomas, you got Avant, and then the top one would be top one's got to be Joe,
Okay.
and then Donnell Jones. Yeah, so Joe, Donnell Jones, Avant in that order, and then we got
Okay.
Carl Thomas, RL Case. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, cool.
For me,
Thanks for the
anyways.
question. Okay, thanks for the question.
Yeah.
All right. Now I'm gonna do a little this or that round. This I didn't give you these ahead of
No,
time
it's
because I like to do these.
all good, bro. It's all
Yeah, I
good.
like
I'm
to do
here.
these randomly on the spot.
Yeah.
So obviously, I don't always like to compare who's similar. Sometimes they may not be similar, but I just want to see who you prefer. So
That's okay.
with that, all right, cool. So first one I got, and I try to switch them up too. I don't try to do the same ones I already did on the page. So the first one I got is Tevin Campbell or Brian McKnight. Which one do you like? Best.
Tevin, but no, I gotta go with McKnight. McKnight got too many classics.
Right.
Tevin only got a couple.
Brian McKnight. Okay.
Yeah.
See, I see people agreeing. Yeah, people agreeing. I see one Tevin. Mostly Brian. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Johnny Gill or Gerald Levert.
So with that being said, am I
No.
including
Solo?
Well, okay, yeah, because I was gonna say because Gerald was in two groups at least.
Let's do solo.
Casanova. Unfortunately, because I don't have off the top how many songs I can recall from Gerald. I gotta go with Johnny. I gotta go with Johnny. That his first solo album was crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Let's do Tamia or Faith Evans.
Tamia. Faith is an icon, but Tamia, her she songwrites too. I gotta go with Tamia. I love Tamia. Loves her.
Okay.
A lot of people might go Faith. But Faith and Mary J. Blige to me is just like it's overkill. It's broken woman overkill, right? Because that's when they make the best albums, is when they hurt and blah blah blah. Mary J. Blige, how many times are you gonna be hurt in your life? You know what I mean? We don't need 17 albums about you getting hurt every other year. But anyway, sorry.
Yeah. No, I think it's kind of. I think more people going to me. I kind of expected that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you know your audience better than me.
Nah, because I don't know. To me, it seems like she's more. I don't know. To me, it feels like she's more of the popular with the ladies. I don't know. I could be wrong, but
yeah. I think because she honestly is, like I said, personal opinion. She's better. The voice is better. Like I just like a better voice. Yeah.
Okay. All right. This will be the last of the this or that question. So, Janet Jackson. I think I know where you're going with this, but Janet Jackson or Toni Braxton.
See now, why you gotta go there? Is this drink champs? Can I take a shot? I don't want to answer that. I'm taking a shot.
But you can say Wizzy Wow.
Yeah, but
that's a shot.
I don't. Where'd you get the Wizzy Wow from? I don't like that.
That's the they know on the page.
No, I know. I'll go with Janet because again, her career, her span. But I don't know. I can go listen to Toni right now, like a Toni album right now.
Mm-hmm.
I go with Janet because, like I said, you got to give props to the people that can essentially reinvent themselves and stay with the times, right? So okay. Janet could drop an album tomorrow and probably go platinum. Toni, not so much.
All right, I want to play this game with you, and this is another off the. Let me turn off the comments for this one.
Oh, why?
Because I don't want them to give you any.
They ain't bother. You can't listen. You can't cancel me. I'm already broke. So
yeah, no. So this is called R&B ABCs.
Okay.
So actually, I'll be more organized next time because I should have had some cards. But basically, we're gonna start from A, and then I want you to give me the artist that comes to mind, an R&B artist.
Yeah.
With the letter. Okay. And I'm gonna just count off like 5 seconds in my head.
That's okay. That's okay. Come on. You know who you're with.
Okay. All right. So, A.
Aaliyah.
Okay. B.
Boys and Men.
C.
Gotta be singer, like just solo or groups.
It could be whatever.
Any
groups too.
R&B. Okay.
R&B. Yeah. All right.
C. Kelly Wilson.
Okay. D.
Donald Jones. Well, I could have said Drake, but
E.
Oh, Christ. Elder Barris.
F.
Fantasia.
G.
I'll go Gerald Levert. We had him in there. No deal.
H.
H-Town.
I.
Is there any eyes? Listen, you got me on the eye because I don't know. Hold on. No, you got any eyes?
I can't think off the top, but I'm sure there's an I. Let me see. All right, but yeah, that's where you left off at. But let me see. Let's turn on the. That was good. That was good. That's a new game I'm testing out. But I need to buy some cards so it's more random, and
Yeah,
I'm
no.
just pulling the cards. But yeah, that was pretty good.
I am X, immature. Yeah, Izzy Brothers. Yeah, ideal.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry.
You
It
know,
was off the top, man.
yeah. See, this is off the top, so people had time to think about this, but he did really good for
Do
being off the top.
you guys understand that the eyes are glossy right now?
Yeah, the first time I did this, she got all the way up to G. So this is the second time you got up to I. So that's pretty good.
Oh, geez. Thanks.
Let me see. Let's do one more questions, and then that's it. We gonna end it there. Let me see.
Yeah, before we do the last question, I just want to thank you for allowing me to be a part of your platform, though. Like I said, I'm new to your Instagram page, subscribe to YouTube and things like that. But this is definitely something that is definitely something that I enjoy. R&B music and the way you present it, and the questions and the content that you post. Keep going, brother.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it, and thank you for just following, supporting, and just hopping on. I know we had technical difficulties trying to set it up. I was like, man, let's just hop on live and do it. And yeah, you guys, let me know if you guys want me to do this like once a week. I'll do it live, and we'll bring in different people. And if you guys want to join, we'll do it like that. But okay, this is the last question.
I
DJ
see it.
said, who beats Kels in the verses?
Who beats Kels in the verses? I think this question has been beat to death, to be honest with you, because R. Kelly is the only person that can beat R. Kelly in the verses. Listen. I'll die on that hill. He's got too many great songs, too many classic verses. R. Kelly, there's nobody that can touch R. Kelly unless we're going. And it would have to be a R. Kelly versus Mike Jack or Prince type of scenario, because 20 songs from R. Kelly, 20 no, ain't no one beating R. Kelly. I'm sorry.
I think MJ will get him. Mike, I think Mike.
You say that. You say that.
Because you can only pick 20 songs. So all the hits that he has, he still got to narrow down to 20.
R. Kelly got about 40. He could pick from right now that would wash. No, I'm telling you right now. MJ got classics, the ones that everybody knows, Beat It, things like that. Those are the classics. Yes, you can't deny that. But R. Kelly has those classics, right? Those type of classics, and more, right? So his catalog. Unfortunately, Michael Jackson didn't make music like Prince and R. Kelly. He wasn't dropping an album every other year, right? Prince has music that is untouched that we probably will never hear, because that's the way he always worked. He never wanted his music on YouTube. He fought against that. Not until after he died, I guess they were allowed to put up at a certain time period after he passed. They were allowed to post his music on YouTube. But for years, Prince never allowed that on YouTube. So, like I said, R. Kelly right now, as it stands, his catalog, to pick 20 classic verses, I'm sorry, he got Michael. I'm sorry.
Okay. We'll see. Yeah, I might post this on the page. See what people think. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, brother. Well, thank you for doing this. I appreciate you. Before we get off, is there anything you want to say, promote? I know you got your own podcast that you're doing.
Oh, well, it's on hiatus right now. I'm just back heavy into work right now. But it's called You Can't Cancel Me, the same handle as my Instagram, You Can't Cancel Me. Basically, it's a stand-up comics opinion on social events and things trending in the culture. So I give my unfiltered take on that. Throwing some laughs and whatnot. Yeah, that's pretty much all I do. I do some reaction videos, some skits, just to get out the creative juices. But yeah, like I said earlier, thanks for taking the time to have me on. Like I said, I wanted to get on because I seen that last one, and she didn't even know. She didn't know a classic. I'm just like, how you not know a classic? You want an R&B
To be
page?
fair, I think it just slipped her mind. I'm
It
pretty
happened.
sure she knew. Yeah.
No, it happened.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I don't mean it. I'm not
yeah,
going highly.
yeah,
That's
nah.
why
It's
I
just,
wanted to get on, right?
yeah.
But yeah,
Nah, but I appreciate you.
no problem, man.
And
Well, I hope you guys have a great day, and thanks for tuning in.
yeah, we're gonna post this on the page. I don't know if I'm gonna post the whole episode. I might just post the whole episode on the page.
Well,
And
if you do, send it to me, and I can chop it up and edit it and stuff
okay.
too.
Okay, yeah, I got you. All right, I don't know how to because I'm gonna stay on for maybe like 10 more minutes.
I'll get up. Don't worry.
Okay.
Kick me.
All right.
I'll get up. Don't worry.
All right, brother.
All right, brother. You stay out.
Have
We'll
a
be
great
talking.
night.
You too.
Yep.